Smash Ultimate has been out for almost 5 years now, which is longer than the release time between Smash 4 and Ultimate. And that's like, damn dude. So with a new Nintendo console hopefully coming out within the next 10 years, and along with that perhaps a new Smash Bros, what could be some things that would be cool to see? Assuming of course that the next Smash game isn't just Ultimate with a deluxe slapped on it, which I would personally be alright with, but a brand new game would be way cooler. The most important part of any Smash game. Home Run Contest! While Ultimate already has 80 plus something characters, there is still room for gaming icons to be added in, like Waluigi. And that's it really. To be honest, unless the next Smash game is just a bigger version of Ultimate, which isn't that unlikely, I just don't see that many characters getting in straight away again. And there will be some roster cuts, which personally I'm fine with. But maybe I'm just biased because I know my main is always going to stay in, but having less characters does have its positives. One being that it makes the game easier to learn. There's a reason you start off with only 8 characters. Even for good players, learning 80 matchups is quite a task. But most importantly, I think a smaller roster would give more chance to the story mode. Subspace Emissary had a bunch of fully fledged cutscenes with characters interacting with each other, something Ultimate is lacking in. Even though as far as I know, the size of the roster was never stated to be the reason behind the Subspace-like story mode not reappearing. However, Brawl had 35 characters with 2 of them not being in a story mode. With Ultimate's roster, even if 10 characters were excluded, they would still have to make cutscenes with 59 characters, which is just way harder. Which is why I think a smaller roster could help bring back something like Subspace Emissary, because World of Light was probably the most disappointing part of Ultimate for me, especially considering the initial cutscene, which was shown during the final Smash Direct, was so sick. Seeing everyone die was just so awesome that it set expectations really high. It even had voice acting.
We'll win this! I know we will!
Only for the final game to have like 4 more cutscenes, which just consisted of eyeballs shooting lasers and Mario fucking perishing.
Mamma mia!
I actually got a good amount of playtime out of World of Light, and I think it's just kind of a shame how repetitive it is, because it has really high highs, cool boss fights, a cool platforming section in the final level, and also a playable Master Hand, which was so fucking cool. Like, wow, Master Hand is actually playable, except that you can only play him for like 3 minutes in this one part, and if you want to play him again you have to go through the entirety of World of Light again, which sucks. Which is why I got a save file where I can play as Master Hand, and every time I'm about to win I can just close the game. I don't fault the developers for World of Light being the way it is, considering the amount of content in the game outside of it. But I think it would be awesome to see a story mode again that actually has unique enemies and platforming levels. Some people don't think highly of Subspace's levels, but I played that shit for the first time on some garbage atrocious PC that was constantly making noise, running at 12 FPS while emulating the game on Dolphin, and also having to play it on a keyboard, and I still had a lot of fun with it. So I would just love to have something more like Subspace back. But you know, speaking of platforming in Smash, bring this back please. Just imagine Smash Run brought into a Smash game now with online play and a couple changes. First, and most importantly, that it's not just on the fucking 3DS anymore. Like, look at this, they gave us cool enemies, a big ass map, and it's all stuck on the 3DS. So bring it back to a system better suited for Smash. Change these final battles because they're kind of lame in comparison to what comes before it. A lot of them are just kind of character dependent, or only care about 1 or 2 different stats. But for the most part it's really fun and thus should be brought back, because it has a sick map, cool enemies, and going really fast, hitting stuff really hard is really fun. So what else? Really, if a Smash 6 comes out, a lot of stuff from Ultimate should just be brought with it. Like Stage Builder, Home Run Contest, Squad Strike, the online. Keep battle arenas, those are pretty cool, but get quick play the fuck out of there. What kind of ranking system even is GSP? Why can you not change characters when rematching someone? Why, a lot of things about the online. Also make Squad Strike playable online. However, I have faith in the next Smash game. The online is gonna be peak for sure, but overall game mode wise Ultimate is pretty solid. Again, I don't have much to say about this. Unless you want to talk about specific characters, then I have a lot of things to say. But if not, get rid of this dumbass short hop mechanic. Fix these fucking sticky platforms. Give air dodges more lag. Less buffer. Make parrying a bit better. Make it so Smash doesn't function like a 3D fighter. And that's it really. So the last thing I want to request is, make it so you can go forward and rewind in the replays.